that this thing. I need to go pee. Nasha, about movements are there.
So anyways, ladies and gentlemen and revolutionaries across the world, in front of the town appeal in Abuja, today was supposed to be an appeal hearing here at the court. It was supposed to be last week, but while we were sitting in court, it suddenly ended the court session. I said we should come back on Wednesday. Today, Wednesday, we are here. The court is completely locked against us. We can't find anybody to talk to. We are not allowed inside the premises of the court. We don't have a new date. We heard that after our appearance last week, there were sudden interest in the case, and permanent secretary of the Federal Ministry of Justice started calling. But they discovered that they have not filed a counter appeal. Our suspicion is that they are trying to file a counter appeal or even find other reasons to stall their appeal further. Our case today is meant to be an appeal against the bail condition, the onerous bail condition that I must remain in Abuja, and that those ones are violated my fundamental right to exist as a citizen of Nigeria. Our suspicion is that now that they have gotten their 300 million naira, 311 million naira from the US, dollars, sorry, that's it, naira, dollars. They are happy and they feel like they can fall back on their terrible ways of violating human rights here in Nigeria. But this is our country. We are all citizens across the world not to relent and not to give up. We must save this country. Make sure this country works for the people of Nigeria. For so long, almost 60 years now, the people of Nigeria have been taken for granted by these so-called corrupt, competent, and wicked leaders. And further violating our rights to speech, freedom of speech, movement, and all other rights that are enshrined in the Constitution of Nigeria, in the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights. We must be standing and ensure that we do not live in a jungle forever. And as you know us, the Revolution Now movement, we have nowhere to run to and we don't plan to run anywhere until this country is fully liberated. We will go back and wait for the courts to give us a new date and of course return back to court. We also have no status update for you regarding our case at the federal court, where we're also expecting the so-called criminal trial to continue. Of course, what is clear is that they don't have any case. They have no case, and they will never have a case. Because even a federal high court in Lagos declared that the revolution now protest, the disruption of it was illegal. It was an abuse of the rights of the protesters, and even offered offered damages to a party which is just a public interest party, a lawyer, 1 million naira. We don't know if they have paid that money, but we know that being the lawless people that they don't pay the money. They're also supposed to apologize in 3 newspapers. We haven't heard if they apologized or not. But that tells you something, that all of this is going to work in our favor at the end of the day. It's going to work in the favor of Nigerian people, and that we will be liberated in our lifetime. And we'll have a country that we can call our home. And nobody, as I keep saying, even while I was in detention, nobody should be afraid of these guys. You should not be afraid of people who should be afraid of you. You should not be scared of people who are doing evil in your country. You should stand up to them, whatever it takes. Some people have to fight to make this country safe, dignified for its citizens, and they have opted to do that, and we hope all of you will continue to follow and join us as well. There is an adage, I don't know whether it's Yoruba or Igbo or Hausa, but I think it applies to everybody in Nigeria, that if one person is feeding society, it's likely to run out of food. But if society is feeding one person, his belly will burst. And that's what we need to do. Society should be feeding them with our anger against injustice that has become the norm in our country. So that's what we have to say. I know a lot of you are watching, and a lot of you have been wanting to know how things are going with us. We're fine. We're doing very well, and we continue to urge you all to stay safe in this period of international, in fact, global pandemic. But you know, when this pandemic is over, we have to deal with Nigeria's own biggest pandemic, and that's the pandemic of bad leadership, poverty, of misgovernance, of corruption. That pandemic kills more people in Nigeria every year than the number of people that died, or that would have died of even COVID at the end of the COVID pandemic. Because in Nigeria, you are liable to die of anything: road accident, hunger, starvation, diseases, unemployment, anything can kill you in Nigeria. So, terrorism, exactly, insecurity, kidnapping, all kinds of things kill people, insurgents, and we don't even know, nobody calculates the number of people that dies every day in Nigeria. Unlike now, you get the number. And you know that even our pandemic, the COVID pandemic, now they have started turning it into a business. If you have seen a video today that is circulating, that has become corruption, where they are operating isolation centers and putting healthy people there. And some of them were dancing Azunto and released the video that is now in circulation today. They pay people to be in isolation center, whereas they ignore the people who have challenges, the health challenges brought by Corona. So that's the kind of country that we're in, and that's the country we must change. We are the federal headquarters, federal capital territory. This is Abuja. We are in Abuja in front of the Court of Appeal. But I don't call it the federal capital territory. I call it the federal capital of thieves. Because all these guys are here just stealing and destroying this country. And as despicable as they are, they don't want anybody to have the right to speak up. They don't want you to complain even after they beat you. They don't want you to complain when you are summarily disengaged from work. They don't want you to complain when they violate your rights. They don't want you to complain. Anybody that complains, they bring the police after you. They bring army after you. They bring DSS after you. They bring all kinds of people. They bring thugs after you. So their intention is to make everybody become a zombie. They want a situation where everybody in this country is afraid, but we refuse to be afraid of anybody. We refuse to continue to live as slaves in our country, and that is why we are committed to ending impunity of leadership in Nigeria. I want to urge you all to continue to stay strong. Revolution, no! Revolution, no! Revolution, we want to do something before we die. Revolution, 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 I want to do something before I die. Revolution, revolution, I want to do something before I die. Revolution, Aluta, continua, Victoria, Asata. Revolution, Aluta, continua, Victoria, Asata. Revolution, Aluta, continua, Victoria, Asata. Revolution.
Nigeria, they use computer. The leaders of Nigeria, they use radio where they turn the knob.